Love letters. Love letters to Kellie.
All right, let's head on off to middle school, everybody.
Okay.
Because Gregory wrote us, and he needs help, Kellie.
Oh, I like that, Gregory.
Dear Kellie, you're the love expert.
I am.
My girlfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and we are currently in 7th grade.
Wow.
Man.
So they started 4th grade.
Yeah.
Lately, my girlfriend and I have been on the rocks because due to the fact that I'm suspended from school, and my parents won't take me to go see her because, you probably got in trouble at school.
Suspended.
Oh, no.
I know one of her neighbors, and I'm worried that I'm not able to maintain my relationship with her, and that could lead to the birth of a new relationship between those two. Kellie, what should I do? Gregory.
Very mature writer.
A birth of a relationship could happen.
Relationship on the rocks.
He's scared he's going to lose his woman to the neighbor boy.
Relationship birthing. This is big stuff for a 7th grader.
But they're real feelings, He's really going through it.
I get it. What should he do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know the extent of your punishment. Yeah, thank you, Al. I couldn't find the word. The extent of your punishment. Are you still allowed to communicate with her at all? I mean, I'm FaceTiming, texts and things like that, but if you're worried, if you're in, I mean, come on, let's just be, 3 years is a long time to be with someone, but you're getting ready to head into high school eventually, and people grow and change, and sometimes they grow together, sometimes they grow apart, and it's the risk you take of being in love. When you fall in love, you risk having your heart broken, and you may be getting ready to have your first heartbreak, and it's just, there's nothing I can say to prepare your heart for that. It's something you have to go through, or nothing could happen at all. And when you're unsuspended and you start shaping up, and don't let that happen again.
Don't get in trouble again.
Show her that you're a man that's worthy of her affection and someone she can be proud to be seen with, and someone that's,
May I give him advice from a former 7th
Please
grader?
do, because
because I was in the same situation. I had a girlfriend in middle school, and she had a next door neighbor that I became jealous of. I felt like they were going to start a relationship. Nothing will kill a relationship more than becoming jealous and blaming her and acting like she's doing something wrong.
Accusing her
Gregory.
of something
So don't
when
accuse
she's
her.
done nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you make sure you don't do that.
Yeah. That goes without
But there's
saying
also
for
nothing.
both sexes.
What, baby?
That goes for both. I mean,
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people, I think they like a tinge of jealousy. You want somebody to care.
Yeah.
Like if you truly don't care that your woman's over there talking to some man at the bar, it's like you should care a little.
Right.
But we're talking 7th grade here.
Exactly.
But I mean, but excessive jealousy when there's no reason to be jealous, that would be unattractive.
Yeah. Let's get back on track, Gregory. You'll be fine, buddy.
Love letters. Love letters to Kellie. Letter number 1.
Shocking.
Dear Kellie, you are the love expert.
I am.
I'm writing this in hopes that it's letter number 1, so Big Al will read it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a longtime listener and fan. This isn't a This isn't a. Oh, user session expired. Please log in again. What? Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God. No. Look at this.
You lost your
Yeah, he did.
And I. Hold on. I got my
Network
password right
connectivity.
here.
You got backups, dude? Or?
Yeah. Let me see yours.
You want us to come back to you?
No, I'm gonna read.
Well, I have my password right here. Okay. Dear Kellie, Alf was like in the middle of the letter. Dear Kellie, you're the love expert.
I hope mine expires too.
I'm a longtime listener and fan. This isn't a romantic love letter, but a letter about the love of friends and being used. I have a coworker who is also a friend. She is evidently going through some personal issues and needed a loan, so I gave her $250. A few days later, she needed money for gas, so I gave her $40. 3 days later, she was dead broke again, needing food for her home and for her children, so I gave her a couple hundred more. Well, today she texts me and asks if I can give her $60 or so.
Bro.
How do I tell her that I'm not her bank or her responsibility? I try to help anyone, but at this point I just feel like a dummy. I feel bad when I don't help someone, especially someone with kids, but I feel so dumb helping her. My question is, how do I just tell her no and to look elsewhere for assistance? Thanks for listening. L.
That's what you do. You say, I am tapped out. I don't have it. And I promise you, she will find some other person.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yep.
I have given money
Same.
to people because when they ask and I have it, I'm like, okay. But I heard it from Oprah first, and other people have said it. You never loan money you can't afford to give away.
True.
So just mentally You give it and never expect it back, because the day you go to that person and ask for that money back because you need it now, you're suddenly the
bad
worst
guy.
person on the planet.
Yep.
You're enemy, public enemy number one, and they can't ever speak to you again. They had no problem asking you for it, but when you ask for it back, it gets ugly. So you're out, let's see, roughly $500.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just say, I
That's it.
can't.
I'm strapped
I
right
can't.
now.
I don't care if you do have the money. Lie. Just lie. Say, I don't have it anymore. I'm really sorry. I feel bad. When you get back on your feet, I really hope you do the right thing and pay me back. But let me tell you right now, she's not.
Probably not.
She's never going to pay you back, because a person, whenever I've had to borrow money from somebody, I am racked with guilt.
Right.
I cannot pay them back fast enough. The
Well-
minute I have an extra $20 in my hand, I'm like, put this toward, because that's what normal people do. They feel bad about borrowing money from their true friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is a user, and
if
you've
she-
now identified that.
If she doesn't have 40 or 60, she sure can't come up with 500
No.
to pay you back.
No, she's
So you're not
found
gonna-
you're
not gonna-
you're just the latest patsy because somebody else finally told her no.
Yeah.
And then she went on and found you. And when you finally say no, she's like, okay. And she's going to go find somebody else.
Yep.
And you don't have to be rude about it. You just say, no, I don't have
it's
it.
a shame,
I
right
just
now.
don't have it. I've already loaned you $500. And I'll be honest, I'm probably thinking at this point,
It's not gonna- I'm
that's
not
just
gonna get it
lost
back.
money.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no.
No. You can say no
Just
is
say no.
just
It's that,
one
it's-
little word.
does not make
Can
you
I-
a bad person.
Can
Next-
I borrow 100, Kelly?
No.
There you go. Yeah, just listen to JC, who has called the show before, and
No.
there you go. That's all you got to
And
say.
people who are users, they will just find somebody else to use. I promise you. She will not go without food. There are food banks. She will not go without whatever else, gas. She'll figure it out.
figure it out.
She will figure it out.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
This is kind of similar but different. I think my marriage is in trouble and I need help. Here recently, my husband and I have been having financial issues. In order to make our financial situation better, my husband had to sell something that he really loved. In full disclosure, he has very expensive taste, and he is part of the reason why we're even in this situation. The issue is that now he's regretting his decision to sell this loved item, and he seems to be taking it out on me. He doesn't take into consideration that it's because he keeps spending money that we end up having to even sell it. He just sees it as he had to make a sacrifice, and he resents me for it. I've talked to him about finances until I'm blue in the face, but it always ends up in a fight. I don't know what to do or if it's even worth it anymore. What should I do? And that's from Katie.
Well, Katie, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, when you've got two people that they're not in the same place mentally when it comes to finances. Have you talked to a financial advisor? I know a lot of people are like, we're so broke we can't afford one. There are free services out there. I remember when I used to do a public service show, there are credit counseling services. You got to be really careful because some of them are just out to like
Take your money. Yeah.
because they do prey on people who are in a desperate spot. But there are people out there who are legitimately there trying to help you get on a budget to figure out how to get out of the hole you're in. But you both got to be on the same page. Your husband is acting like a brat. You know, a lot of people want to live above their means because I want it now. And I want all my friends have these fun toys. I want them too.
Yeah.
And then you get in this position and suddenly your home's being foreclosed on and it's so bad. And finances are still, I think, one of the leading, if not the leading causes of divorce. So this is something very real you got to get a grip on. So if he won't go to a financial, I mean, that's the only thing I can offer. If you're married to somebody who's like just acting like a butt, refuses to go with you to get help, then you go get the help. You do what you can on your end to right this ship because it's going to sink really fast if you don't figure it out.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry you're married to a man who cannot control his impulses and who is a brat that takes it out on you. I am sorry. There's nothing I can do for him because he's not writing me. All you can do is what you can with what you're working with.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
am.
My girlfriend and I have been dating for 5 years and both are close to being 30. It's about that time to get engaged. She is very ready for it and talks about a ring constantly, and I think we are ready for the next step. However, I feel one thing is really making me hesitant. Not a deal breaker, but hesitant. She has put on a lot of weight and the attraction is not there like it used to be. I don't want to sound shallow because it's not all about looks. However, it has affected our laundry life as well. To me, it's about a healthy lifestyle as I am active and have been an athlete my entire life. Currently, I run and work out every day, bike, play sports, etc., and am very fit and consider myself above average health-wise. I worry that it may get worse if I decide to have kids and she gains baby weight. I have bought her workout equipment that I used to. I have gone on diets. I bought us both bikes. I tried doing things and getting things for me with the hopes that she will use them too. Unfortunately, she does not. She just lays in bed, watches Netflix, orders DoorDash, and nothing changes. COVID is an easy thing to blame as everyone gained weight. It's never an easy topic, but I do not know how to ask her to make more of an effort to be healthier. It also plays a major role in her confidence, where she tries on 20 plus outfits and complains because she doesn't look good in any of them and just to go to a simple dinner. I'm not sure how to approach the topic. I want to commit to her as my life partner, but I would also like her to commit to a healthier lifestyle. Is that a bad thing to ask or suggest?
It's not a bad thing, but the minute you bring up weight to a woman, it's like you're not allowed to. She's going to get defensive, and it's going to turn into an ugly fight. But the thing about her, it's not just the weight gain. You said in the middle of that letter, she lays in bed, watches Netflix, and just orders DoorDash or whatever. So she's not doing anything. In addition to the weight gain, she's just an inactive blob. That's what it sounds like. You know, she's just not doing anything. She could be going through a period of emotion. Now, listen, a lot of girls, the minute they get engaged, they're going to go on that wedding day diet, and they're going to be looking snatched at their wedding. You know, they get in the best shape of their lives, but then what happens after the wedding? But, you know, the weight represents, it's not always about the weight. Because people say, you love me for better, for worse, and all that, sickness and health and stuff. But when somebody gains 10, 20 pounds, come on, that's just life, right?
Right.
But when you've got people that suddenly they've gained 40, 50, 100 pounds, it's like, okay, what's going on here? Yeah. Because it's not just about the weight. It does affect how they feel about themselves, their confidence, their energy levels, laying in bed, trying on 20 outfits. I can't go. I'm in tears. I can't leave the house because I'm ashamed I don't have anything to wear. So it's more than just about somebody telling you, I'm not attracted to you physically. See, you shouldn't lead with that. You led with that. That kind of some women don't hear past that when you say, I'm not attracted to a heavier woman. But you know what? Maybe she's not attracted to a redheaded man. So, I mean, it's just like it's a preference thing too. But what you could say to her is, look, I do want to build a life with you, and I'm concerned about you. And, you know, about how your energy level, are you depressed? What can we do? How can I help you? Because you're not the same person that I was with. I know a lot of people got in this COVID funk, and, you know, how can I help you get back to that woman that loved life and wanted to do stuff? If she's never done anything with you and now you're suddenly wanting her to after 5 years, that's different. Mm-hmm. But if she used to be active and used to be a participant in life, that's different. So approach it from that angle. About, I want you to get up out of bed. I want you to do things with me. I want to have an active participant and a partner in my life. See if that works. And then maybe the weight will naturally come off.
All right.
There you go. Solid advice from our love expert, Kellie Raspberry.